Hey guys, today we are going to be starting a new series. Well, I don't even know if it's going to be a long series, but I have a few things I want to show you. And it's going to be DIY diapering, okay? Because I want to tell you about this story, and I have a picture, which I'll post at the end of this video. The first time I ever had to do something really shady with a diaper, it was actually before I ever had kids. It was when I was babysitting my oldest niece on my side of the family. And I don't remember, my sister, she was like at work or like out for some reason, and I didn't really know what I was doing. You guys, I think about how many times I probably almost killed my nieces, like letting them chew on chapstick. I'm like, what if they could have got the cap off? I put the car seat in the wrong way one time. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm putting the car seat in the car. She's like, no. So before I was ever a mom, I got to be an aunt, and I loved it. I still love it. But there was this one time I was babysitting and we ran out of diapers, and I was probably using them too fast because I didn't know what I was doing. And I had to make a diaper because for some reason I didn't have the car. I don't know if one of our cars was in the shop or what was going on. So I made this diaper. It worked, but it was so shady. It is so shady. Okay. So what I did is I took like everything I could find in the house. I'm like, what on earth am I going to do? So I took pads, I had some menstrual pads, and a whole roll of like paper towel. Like I was like, okay, and I took a whole bunch of paper towel and made like basically what you would pad fold like a flat into, that much of paper towel. So I put paper towel and pads in it, and I'm like, what do I do to make it waterproof? What am I going to do? And so I got out a Walmart grocery bag and I cut holes in it and put her legs through it and made sure that it was like pulled tight, and then I taped it on her. Yeah. That's what you get when you're the first niece, okay? You get a crazy aunt who's gonna tape a Walmart bag diaper to you. She's alive. She survived. She's big now and she's amazing. But she did have to wear a hoopty diaper one day at my house. And my sister laughed so hard when she showed up to pick up the baby. But she survived, and she had fun using, like, I don't know, kitchen spoons and bowls and things like that, and she wore her little goofy diaper and didn't get anything out of it, so it was good. So anyway, in honoring that memory and, like, one of my favorite stories ever, I am doing a DIY diaper series, and also it's going to be called Will It Diaper. And so we're starting that soon. My husband's really into it, too. He's like, oh my gosh. He's been laughing. He's been teasing me because he keeps throwing all these things. Like, do you think this is a diaper? I'm like, I don't know. We can try it. So my baby is going to be our test subject, and she's going to wear some ridiculous things for diapers. So if you want to see that, you're definitely going to want to subscribe. And it might be helpful because, you know, sometimes you just got to kind of wing it with everything parenting related. You just got to wing it. Like, yeah, that's just my life right now. So I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing. So one of the first things that I did is I actually was inspired by, there was this girl who commented in one of the cloth diapering groups I'm in. Her name is Jenna. Hi, Jenna. And she wanted to know if you could turn a pocket diaper into an all-in-one diaper, because that's a huge thing that happens, okay? My dog is being banana sandwich, okay? She's a puppy. She's bad sometimes. Sometimes you fall in love with the diaper style after you already have a bunch of one kind, okay? And so she's like, I got a bunch of pocket diapers, but I really like all-in-one diapers. Okay, so I'm like, I got you. Let me see. I made this, and we moved a year ago, and I cannot find the cord to my sewing machine. So I did this by hand. So it's a little hoopty, but wouldn't be fun if it wasn't, right? So you can do this too. I did this with a needle and thread, hand stitched it with a locking stitch. See if I can show this to you while this dog's biting on me. I used a diaper that I bought from Southern Fluff, and I used 2 of their inserts and made an all-in-one diaper. Okay, and it's a hemp and a bamboo. It's a hemp cotton and a bamboo cotton blend insert, each of them. And I sewed them in because I've seen some where it's like just one insert sewn in, but my baby, because she pees a lot at bedtime, so we always need at least 2 inserts. So I made an all-in-one diaper that has 2 inserts. This thing has been washed. We've tested it, washed it, and dried it, and it worked. All right. So here's how I did it. Let me show you. All right. First, okay, so whenever you're doing some weird hack to a diaper, unless you're starting with all new fabric, okay, but I'm modifying this diaper, okay? You gotta be careful to not puncture the waterproof fabric, okay? So you don't want to sew it in here at all. You don't want to get it in the pocket. I mean, this can be tucked into the pocket, I guess, like this, okay? Let's see. Not the front one, but the back one. You could also sew them both in the back if you wanted to. I liked the idea of it being like an envelope because, you know, just making sure everything is covered really well. But yeah, here it is tucked in. So I, oops, tucked it into the back pocket, okay? So let's pull it out. What I did was I stitched the insert, I don't know if you can see that, to the pocket right here because they've got a looser pocket, okay? I imagine you could do it with a tight pocket too. I haven't done that yet, but stitched it to the pocket. It's not pretty, okay, but it's tight. It's stitched on there really good. This thing is not coming off. It's been washed and dried and used overnight. She did not pee through this, and it washed and dried really well, and it was just great. So, and then what I did for the front, okay, because like you don't want to puncture the waterproof fabric, right? But the tummy panel, that's fine, okay? You can puncture the tummy panel a little bit and just not go through to the back. And so what I did is I stitched this right at the edge. I just kind of like put the needle up through the athletic wicking jersey, and through just kind of the finished edging right here. And so that's kind of how it's stitched on. I just hand stitched that. And now this is a really awesome all-in-one bedtime diaper, okay? So this is a powerhouse. And my baby, I know that some people think that Southern Fluff Love is a little small. They do look a little bit small, okay? But they're pretty stretchy. So I, you know, like my daughter, we actually just had to move over in a snap. So now she's in, it's not an even snap setup for her right now. She has, we used to have just 2 open, and now she has to have 3 open. And that's our, we can use this for bedtime, just like that. And that's a DIY all-in-one diaper from a pocket diaper and 2 inserts. You cannot do this with microfiber though. Like if you did microfiber, it has to go inside the pocket somehow, okay? So you don't want the microfiber to touch the baby's skin. So I use 2 natural fiber inserts, but if you are going to use microfiber, you could do it. You just would have to stitch them both to the pocket, but kind of inside the pocket, so that way you could like flip them out and throw them in the washing machine and they would wash like that. But yeah, that's the DIY for an all-in-one diaper inspired by a comment from Jenna. So thanks for the idea, Jenna. I hope that you like this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, and if you're interested in the series coming out, hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. You got any ideas? You want to know if something's gonna diaper? I'll try it. I mean, as long as it's not like, you know, something that would not be healthy to put on a baby, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's probably some fabrics that I probably wouldn't put on the baby, but otherwise, like, we'll try it. So thanks for watching, you guys. Hit the like button, leave me some comments, and if you want to follow along, I post different content on my Instagram, which is also Crust on Tuesdays, and I'll see you next time.